Dr. King of Fred Matiang'i's name was up there. Dr. King of Fred Matiang'i operates like his current in the interior docket but without power. Come down to the people. I did a poll here on this particular channel, and I noticed that Dr. King of Fred Matiang'i is at 30%, second to Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, who is 54%. Meaning that Dr. King of Fred Matiang'i has improved, but he's yet to be there. Then I sat down and asked myself, what is Dr. King of Fred Matiang'i supposed to do to ensure at least he has been able to go ahead of Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka? Basically, him being below Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka is not because Kenyans hate him. It is not because probably some people might think that he does not know politics. No, it's because of the decision making that he has been doing for the past few months ever since he left the United States of America. One thing we must agree, it is that by the time the Gen Z of this country held demonstrations, Dr. King of Fred Matiang'i's name was up there. The popularity was above any other opposition leader. Now, what are some of these things that Dr. King of Fred Matiang'i should do to ensure at least he has surpassed Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka? That's what I want to take you through here on this particular channel. But before I do so, if this is the first time you're watching my videos at Mokwa Times, please take a second or two to subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. Let me dive in without much wasting of time. Number one, Dr. King of Fred Matiang'i is required to move closer to the people. Those who can study politics from a distance and be able to tell what's happening, Dr. King of Fred Matiang'i is yet to move closer to the people. The people, yes, they want him. They like his way of doing some things in the country and they believe in him. But Dr. King of Fred Matiang'i hasn't shown himself to the people. He's yet to be close to the people, not available. To me, I feel like he's just like a prince who lives in the castle. People like the prince, yes, but he's yet to come down and meet the people one-on-one for people to like him more and probably support him more and even own him, which is very important. Dr. King of Fred Matiang'i operates like his current in the interior docket but without power. So he needs to come down to the people, listen to them, engage with them, for the people to feel that he's close, he's one of us. But now he's operating like he's up there. That is the first thing that Dr. King of Fred Matiang'i should do. Come down to the people. Number two, it's to entice Mount Kenya. We all know that he needs Mount Kenya a lot. And actually, I suspect that he knows very well. That is why most of his meetings have been held in Mount Kenya. If it is churches, most of them are in Mount Kenya. Every Sunday, at least, he goes to some parts of this country. So that shows clearly that Dr. King of Fred Matiang'i knows for him to win an election in this country, Mount Kenya is very key. But the fact remains that Dr. King of Fred Matiang'i, as we speak today, is not favored by Mount Kenya more than Kalonzo Musyoka. The reason being, same decision making. But there are things that he can be able to do at least to be able to get Mount Kenya back. Number one is to at least initiate the handshake between Uhuru Kenyatta and Rigathi Gachagua. At least before 2027, he initiates this handshake for people to come together so that Mount Kenya, first of all, it can unite. And then he appears to be the face of the unity. That is very important. If he does so, he can be able to attract Gachagua supporters and maintain the Jubilee Uhuru affiliated supporters. But if he makes a mistake to ignore that aspect of division, where as we speak today, people seem to be close to Gachagua than Uhuru Kenyatta, and people tend to hate Matiang'i because of what? Uhuru Kenyatta. So he needs to take charge and ensure at least those people have met. The other decision that Dr. King of Fred Matiang'i should make right now, it is also to quit the Jubilee Party. You know, the Jubilee Party is one of the mistakes that Dr. King of Fred Matiang'i made. Personally, I can tell he was just simply welcoming trouble, which will handle all the way from the campaigns to the elections, which is very, very unfortunate. Dr. King of Fred Matiang'i could have chosen a party even if it's from the coast and then brand it well. It could have done much better than the one that it took for Jubilee Party. First, Jubilee Party, the first thing is that it lost an election last year where they were supporting none other than Raila Amolo Odinga. They did not do proper campaigns. We saw they were not organized as such. They were not even dedicated so much to do proper campaigns. The same Jubilee, Matiang'i depends on it for him to become the president of the Republic of Kenya. First of all, Jubilee was born in Mount Kenya. And in Mount Kenya, people do not want Jubilee. Everyone has switched to DCP. And in fact, even if right now people hate DCP, Jubilee cannot be an option as such because they believe that Jubilee is dead. It's over. Its work was done. And that is how Matiang'i was supposed to take it as well. But now he insisted to go to the Jubilee Party. Apart from that, Jubilee creates some form of antagonism between him and Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua feels like now the DCP party will have to deal with an inner problem. That is the Jubilee Party. They have to sit down and negotiate for the Mount Kenya positions, which is very unfortunate. Fine, they can sit down and agree. But why should they just support Rigathi Gachagua to take over with the DCP party? At least it can give the opposition the strength. Because what guarantee do the people have that if they leave for Jubilee a certain region, they are able to get it back with the kind of popularity it has right now? Me, I believe that DCP will clinch more seats and it can have more control of Mount Kenya if Rigathi Gachagua is supported well. And that is a sign of goodwill. Uhuru to just come on board and support Rigathi Gachagua to be able to engage with the people of Mount Kenya, at least also fund him, because William Ruto is going to seriously fund the people in the Mount Kenya region. That is how they can be able at least to create some goodwill. And so therefore, it's a deal for Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i to just quit the Jubilee party and come with the party, or maybe brand any other party. It cannot even be UPA or even KSC or even PDP, but it can take a party from anywhere, even go to Western Kenya, at least brand a party and make it powerful for this country. Another thing that Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i needs to do is to speak issues. Now, people know him differently. He's not a politician as such. People expect him to say something important for the people of Kenya. But when he comes out to just say one term, and then he proceeds as well to tell us the things William Ruto is doing, which we are all aware of, and then tells us to live in peace, of which we are all living in peace, then that really hurts a lot. He disappoints the people who are listening to him, especially his serious supporters. So Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i needs now to start speaking solutions to the people of Kenya. Tell them that the education that has been done this and that, we are going to reverse it and then do this and that. That is the best way to at least capture the people's attention. And then people will associate themselves to Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i's thinking, the ideas that he has in mind, at least to change this country. Because that is the Matiang'i that the people know. Another thing Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i needs to do is to return back to the Matiang'i we know. This Matiang'i we are seeing right now moving across the country begging people for votes is not the Matiang'i we all know. If you want to know the Matiang'i we need, listen to this clip here.
We are not in these jobs to be popular. We are here to do the right thing, and I will do the right thing. We must sort this thing out. Honorable members, hapa lazima tukubaliane. We have to sort this thing out. So, Golosh, I am sorting it out. That's what we are trying to do. I wish this gentleman was cooperative in the manner in which the facts are clear to him. And as I told you, Mr. Chairman, I will bring the file to you so that you peruse it yourself and see what we are talking about.
That is the Matiang'i we are talking about. Someone who speaks with a lot of clarity. Someone who speaks with a lot of authority. Someone who speaks the right thing strongly because he knows that is something that Kenyans will accept. But this fear we are seeing here, trying to say, oh, by the living God, by doing this, oh, I am the... No. Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i must regain his character, the tough guy. That is why the people love him. It is not because he can be able to beg. William Ruto has begged before. If he's associated to that kind of a script, then Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i is going to lose. So he needs to at least regain back his identity, become the Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i we know, who speaks toughness but the right thing. Lastly, Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i, I think he should improve his communication team. One day I was in the house relaxing. I knew Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i had a function in Murang'a, and something strange happened. That meeting was going on, Uhuru Kenyatta was there, and then, ladies and gentlemen, someone called me to share with me his insights about Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i's way of operation. And he said, Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i amenyamaza sana. He needs to come out to do campaigns and engage in functions. And then I told myself, at that point, that gentleman was still not aware that Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i was having a function in Murang'a County. So I felt like there's a disappointment from Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i's communication team, which it needs to improve significantly. And that is not doing well. When you check what William Ruto is doing, all other leaders are doing, be it Rigathi Gachagua, be it Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i cannot be able to match that if he keeps working the same communication team that he has. If you see the machinery that Dennis Itumbi has, whereby even if there's a by-election, people are seriously concentrating on what he's saying, that is very serious. I don't know what is your take, but I feel those are some of the decisions that Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i needs to make. But on the comment section, you can as well engage me with some you think that Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i needs to consider as well. My name is Abel Mokwa. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time for more videos.